So when I first came up here after being offered this position, I had no idea this was a Christmas-related job, right? And I'm looking at my contract, and of course it says we made this run on December 24th. So I'm looking at my contract and I said, well, what about holidays? And he said, you only work 1 day a year. You don't get holidays. And I said, right, okay, well, what about sick days? What about maternity leave? And he said, you don't get sick days either. Ho, 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 ho. And I said, okay, but then what happens if I'm sick on the 24th of December? What happens if I'm pregnant? And he said, you work the 24th in sickness and in health. And if you want this job, you will not give birth on or around the 24th of December. And I thought, that's a wee bit fascist. But I could see he was getting a bit hot under the collar, so I said, okay, that's fine. But secretly I was thinking, let's just wait and see, shall we? Because if I'm spewing my guts up on the 24th December, there is no way this guy is strapping a harness to my back and making me fly around the world. And anyway, this guy's got all these clients waiting all year for him to make one delivery. No one's going to notice if it's postponed for a day or two. So I'm thinking it over, right? No sick days, no holidays, but it's just 1 day a year. So I'm looking at my calendar, and suddenly, in a moment of brilliance, I realise that this falls during the holidays. So I said, so, Mr. Claus, are you saying this is scheduled for round about the 24th most of the time? And he said, no, it's scheduled for exactly the 24th, all the time. And I said, well, not every year though. And he said, yes, every fucking year. Now, I'm starting to get a wee bit pissed off by now. So I say, well, excuse me, Mr. Claus, but what happens when it falls during Hanukkah? Now, I thought this was a perfectly reasonable question, right? Because most businesses give you time off over Hanukkah to celebrate with your family, right? And he just looks at me. And then he starts doing that annoying laugh, you know. Ho, 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 ho. And then he says, Dancer, one of my reindeer is a practicing Muslim. Most of them are devout agnostics. But on the 24th of December, you are all Unitarians. Because on Christmas Eve, I need Christmas deer to deliver Christmas toys in time for Christmas Day! Well, wasn't I embarrassed?